Used to call it bad luck days, wrong turns, storms that wouldn't break. I asked myself why me again, like life was something set to win. Every problem felt unfair, every weight too much to bear. But then a thought walked through my mind, what if this was by design? What if I'm not cursed or lost, just walking through a higher cost? What if pain is part of the page that makes the story worth its name? Life is a romance, wild and true, not just sunshine breaking through. If I see myself as someone strong, the hero who keeps moving on, then trials aren't here to ruin me. They're scenes that build my destiny. I'm not unlucky, I'm alive, I'm living out the story of my life. Every scar becomes a line, written where the plot turns tight. Every doubt, every delay is just the tension on the way. No great story ever starts without a moment that breaks the heart. If everything was smooth and clear, there'd be nothing pulling me here. So I stop asking what went wrong and start asking how long have I grown. The moment I change how I see, this road starts changing me. Life is a romance, not a crime, not something measured by lost time. I'm not a victim of the scene, I'm the one the story needs. Every challenge has a role, every trial shapes my soul. I don't survive, I choose to thrive inside the chapters of my life. Heroes aren't born without pain, they're forged where nothing's plain. If this road asks more of me, it's because I'm meant to be someone who laughs in the rain, someone who dances through the change. Life is a romance deep and wide, with highs and lows I won't deny. I don't call hardship misery, I call it plot necessity. So I play my role with open eyes, turning trials into alibis for why I smile, why I try. I'm not unlucky, I'm the hero of my time. Every story needs a storm, every hero needs a test. If this is my adventure, then I'll live it, not in fear, but in wonder. Watch the seasons pass my door, nothing stays the way before. Every moment slips and bends, beginnings hiding in the end. I try to hold what used to be, afraid of what I couldn't see. But every time I fought the tide, I felt the ache build up inside. The harder that I tried to stay, the more it slowly slipped away. That's when I learned what pain can be, resisting what's meant to leave. Life is always changing shape, moving in its own quiet way. If I fight the turn, if I refuse, all I gather is more to lose. I let it move, I let it flow. cause me pain. Sorrow comes when I don't let it change. I've seen old dreams lose their place, new ones slowly take their space. What felt like loss at first glance was just life asking for a chance. Nothing stays, and that's okay. Even light shifts through the day. Holding on too tight only shows how heavy love can grow. I don't need to freeze the time or keep the past alive. Peace arrives the moment I stop asking why. Life is always changing shape, like water learning new ways. If I stand still, full of fear, the sadness stays right here. I breathe it in, I let it pass. I don't demand the moment's last. Change isn't cruel, it's not to blame. The sorrow comes when I don't let it change. Letting go isn't losing ground, it's how the soul keeps turning around. I don't erase what made me who I am. I carry it forward hand in hand. The river doesn't ask the shore why it can't stay the same anymore. Life is meant to move and turn. That's how we grow, that's how we learn. I won't resist what time creates. I won't fear another shape. I open my hands, I soften my stance. I give tomorrow a chance. Change is part of being alive, and peace begins when I let it arrive. Nothing is broken, nothing is wrong. Life is just moving, and I'm moving arrive. Most people already know the truth, buried somewhere deep and quiet. It shows up in the in-between, in moments we try to silence, a pull we feel but don't explain, a name we're scared to say. We call it doubt, we call it noise, but it's the heart trying to make a choice. It doesn't shout, it doesn't fight, it waits for us to stop and listen. The answer isn't hard to find, it's just easy to ignore. Deep down we know what we truly want. It's written under all the thoughts. Life doesn't hand us goals and signs, it whispers through intuition, the only guide that never lies. The quiet voice we leave behind. We don't get lost because it's gone. We get lost when we don't listen. We ask the world what we should be, collect opinions endlessly. We trade our instincts for approval, call it being reasonable. But every time we look outside, that voice inside gets left behind. Not because it fades away, because we choose not to stay. It's patient, even when denied, it waits through every compromise, still pointing where we're meant to go. If we slow down enough to know, deep down we trust. Intuition doesn't promise ease, it promises honesty. It won't protect us from the fall, but it will show us where we belong. The moment we stop asking who should I be and start asking what feels true to me, the noise dissolves, the way is clear. That's when the path appears. We already know what we're meant to do. It's been waiting patiently in you. Life's direction isn't taught or given, it's remembered through intuition. If we dare to listen and begin to trust the pull we feel within, the goal reveals itself in time. It was always inside. The world can offer endless views, but none of them are yours to choose. Your life doesn't need more advice, it needs you to listen to the voice I've stood under the brightest lights, heard my name echo through the night. Smiles flashing, hands in the air. Everyone says I made it there. But when the noise begins to fade, I'm left alone with what I played. A role that fit the crowd just fine, but never felt like mine. You see the version that wins the room, they don't hear the quiet truth. And I can't trade my inner voice for outside proof. You can cheer for me all day long, fill the room with applause and songs, but if I don't feel like myself inside, none of it feels right. Fame can shine, praise can roar, but I need something more. If I'm not living honestly, then applause means nothing to me. Chased approval like a goal, try to measure up, play the role. I learned the lines, I hit the marks, but lost the sound of my own heart. Success looks perfect from the crowd, but silence tells moves on. All that matters is this: did I live as myself, or just for the sound of applause? I used to count the things I learned, every skill, every turn. Check the boxes, chase the score, always thinking there was more. I got better, faster, strong, but something felt a little wrong. I knew so much, I could do a lot, still asking myself what I forgot. Then I noticed what time had shown. It wasn't what I mastered alone. A good life isn't learning more things to do, it's finding more things to enjoy too. Not just getting better, not just growing tall, but laughing easier through it all. I don't measure life by how much I can, but by how much joy I understand. The richest days I've ever known are filled with things I love to do. I've seen people sharp and wise, still tired behind their eyes. I've seen simple moments shine, turn ordinary into gold with time. Joy doesn't ask for talent or rank, it shows up quiet, small and blank, in coffee breaks and open skies, and songs that make the hours fly. Progress isn't always skill, sometimes it's learning how to feel. A good life is improving who you are, or stacking wins like a scorecard. It's letting yourself enjoy the ride, not racing past your own life. I don't need to be good at everything, I just need more reasons to sing. A better life is simply this: more moments I don't wanna miss. I don't wanna end up knowing all but forgetting how to feel it all. If growth means losing wonder inside, that's not the kind I want in my life. So I choose the things that make me stay, not just impress, but light my way. A good life grows in quieter ways, and smiles that stretch across the day. Not more abilities to claim, but more joy calling my name. If I can look back and truly say I enjoyed most of my days, then I lived a life that counts, not by what I did, but by what I enjoyed. I don't need to do more, I don't need to prove more, I just need to enjoy a little more, and let that be enough, and let that be enough. I thought about the final day, not in fear, but in a quiet way. What would I see if time stood still, If my life became a memory reel, would it be all the things that went wrong? The words I swallowed, the roads I didn't walk on? Would my heart feel heavy and small, remembering I never tried at all? I don't want my story told by chances lost or choices cold. I don't want regret to be the loudest voice inside of me. If I have to look back at my life someday, I don't want pain to lead the way. I don't wanna count the risk I ran from, or the love I never became. I wanna remember that I lived, that I dared, that I gave, that I did, because a life recalled with only regret is a sorrow I don't want to accept. It's not the failures that scare me most, it's the moments I almost chose, the chances waiting just one more day until courage quietly slipped away. I've seen how easy it is to wait, to call fear being realistic, but waiting has a cost of its own, and time doesn't give refunds. I don't need perfection or a plan, I just need to say I can. I'd rather fall and understand than never leave where I stand. If I have to look back at my life someday, I want warmth, not just what ifs and maybes. I don't want my memories filled with escape, or all the times I turned away. I wanna know I showed my heart even when it broke apart, because a life remembered only by fear is a future I won't build from here. Maybe the real tragedy isn't losing, it's not choosing, not the scars, but the silence, not the pain, but the absence. If this moment is all I know, then this moment is where I grow. So when I look back at my life someday, let it be honest in every way. Not perfect, not easy, not without tears, but full of meaning, love and years well used. I don't need a life without mistakes, I need a life I didn't waste, because remembering only regret would be the one loss I can't forget. I don't live to avoid the end, I live so that when it comes I can say I was here, I chose, I lived. I rehearsed the ending in my head, every way this could go bad, built disasters out of doubt before the door was even found. I braced myself for something worse, carried fear like it was sure, but the night passed, the morning came, nothing broke the way I'd claimed. I learned the pain I felt the most wasn't what happened, it was what I wrote in my mind before it began, before the truth had a chance. In the end, the worst never comes, it lives in thoughts we hold too long. Most of the hurt I've ever known was built from what I feared alone. I suffer more from what I expect than from what actually happens next. The tragedy I try to outrun is born the moment I imagine one. I've watched the future turn its face, not as cruel as I portrayed. The storms I named, the falls I planned dissolve. by trusting the next step. In the end, the worst never comes. Life rarely follows fears, commands. I choose to live what's actually here, not the pain I manufacture. I let go of borrowed sorrow. I meet tomorrow when it shows. The unhappiest moments I've known were never real. They were only what I expected. Nothing terrible is happening now. Nothing is broken somehow. I breathe, I stay, I let it be, and peace returns to me. Learn to trust the hands I meet, the words they say, the paths they see. I know that hope is something shared, the kindness grows when we care. I listen close, I try to learn, I let advice have its turn. But when the voices fade away, one voice is left for me to face. Others can guide, others can stay, but they can't walk my steps my way. Believe in people, let them shine, let their truth walk next to mine. But when the road is dark and long, I trust myself to carry on. I hear the world, I take it in, but my heart decides in the end. I value trust in all I see, but I believe in myself more. I've seen opinions come and go, change with time, rise and fall. I've seen promises drift away when fear had more to say. Still I don't regret believing first. That's how we heal, that's how we learn. But when the choice is truly mine, I won't leave my faith behind. Support can lift me when I'm low, but I'm the one who has to go. Believe in people, give them room, let them grow and change their view. But when the moment calls my name, I trust myself to choose my way. I respect the world, I really do, but I stay honest, I stay true. I won't abandon what I see. I believe in myself Not because I never doubt, not because I figured it out, but because I'm still here when things fall apart. Standing guard over my heart when everyone has said their part. Self-belief is where I start. Believing people share the light, work together through the night. But when the final step is mine, I trust the strength I feel inside. I welcome help, I welcome love, but I won't give my power up. I choose trust carefully and free, and 100 times more. I believe in me. Trust makes us human, belief makes us strong, and in ourselves. Have you ever seen a broken horse staring down at the ground in shame? Have you ever seen a lonely bird pretend it's doing fine? They don't hide behind a painted smile. They don't dress their fear in pride. They live exactly as they are, no audience in mind. They don't ask if they look strong. They don't seen a sad horse, a fallen bird, trying hard to look impressive. They don't suffer the way we do. They don't fake, they don't pretend. They don't measure worth by how they seem. They don't perform, they don't compete. They stay free because they never try to look good in someone else's eyes. We learn early how to wear a face, how to keep it all together. We practice lines we never feel, call it being clever. We carry weight that isn't real, just expectations we defend. Trying so hard to look okay, it is how the hurt begins. Nature doesn't ask for praise, it doesn't chase approval. It breathes, it moves, it lives its truth, and that's its miracle. Have you seen a sad horse, a broken wing, hiding pain for admiration? They don't suffer like humans do. They don't live for validation. They don't trade their peace for show. They don't act for eyes they don't know. They stay whole because they never try to look right all the time. Maybe happiness is simple, then not being watched, not being judged, not proving strength, not chasing worth, just being enough as you are. What if freedom isn't something found, but something we stop giving away? I don't need to look perfect anymore. I don't need to play a role. I don't need to shine for everyone at the cost of my own soul. Like the horse, like the bird in flight, I live without a stage or light. I won't be unhappy trying to be someone impressive. I'll just be me. No applause, no disguise, just a life that feels true. Don't dig into yesterday, it turns to anger anyway. Why did I do it like that? That road just pulls you back. Don't run too far ahead in time. What if I fall? What if I'm fine? The future loves to shake your ground, with worry spinning all around. Past gets heavy, future shakes. Both will steal what this moment makes. There's only one place breathing now. It's right here, right now. Don't live behind, don't live ahead. Give your life to where you stand. One place, one breath, one Thinking too much, reaching too far. Regret pulls hard, fear pulls fast. Both make today disappear. But life only happens here, not in then and not in near. If I give this moment my all, that's where miracles call. No replay, no rewind, no guarantee, no perfect sign. Just a second, loud and clear, asking me to be here. Don't live behind, don't live ahead. Place your soul where your feet are set. One task, one dream, one focus. Shout, pour your whole life in the now. When we live right here, right now, even ordinary days light up. No fear, no freeze, no doubt. This is how we come alive. Past is a lesson, not a home. Future's a guest, not a throne. If I split my heart in three, I lose the only place I can be. So I choose this breath, this place, this sweat, this moment, this face. I won't drown in yesterday. I won't borrow fear from tomorrow's pain. I give my life to what I do now, right here without a doubt. One moment fully lived is stronger than 1,000 what ifs. Stay here, stay true, stay loud. This is how we live it out. Not yesterday, not someday, today. Put your life right here and watch everything start to move. It's okay if you're moving slow, if the road feels long to you. You don't have to race the world or prove what you can do. Every step you take still counts, even small ones move the ground. There's no rule that says you're late just because you chose your pace. The only thing that really matters now is where your feet are facing. It doesn't matter how slowly you go, as long as you're facing ahead with your own 2 feet, your own heartbeat on the path that you choose instead. Don't borrow someone else's speed, don't walk a borrowed plan. Just keep moving forward honestly. This is your life, your way. Some days you'll walk, some days you'll rest, some days you'll question all your steps. But standing still because of fear is heavier than moving here. You don't need to see the end, you don't need to know what's next. All you need is this one truth: the road appears your own road. Even the quietest steps can last. Even gentle paths go far. You're not behind, you're not wrong. You're exactly where you are. The courage isn't running fast. It's trusting your feet to last. So take your time, it's all okay. Slow progress still moves ahead. As long as you're walking with your heart, there's nothing left unsaid. Face forward, stand your ground. Let your pace be what it is. No matter how long the journey takes, you're living your whole life. Slow is fine, quiet is fine. What matters is this: you're walking forward on your own 2 feet. It's easy to step in when the ending's clear, when the crowd already knows who wins. To raise your hand when the odds are fair and call it bravery then. But I've seen fear dress up as sense. Call it self being wise. Only fighting battles you can't lose is how the spirit hides. Real courage doesn't ask for proof. It doesn't wait for guarantees. It shows up when the cost is known and still says, this is me. Cowards only fight when they know they'll win, when the ground is safe, when the light is dim. But I pray for the courage to stand my ground, even when defeat is all around. Because some losses carry more truth, more meaning than an easy proof. There are battles worth the pain, where losing still means I stay the same. I've walked away to save my name, called it calm, called it control. But every time I chose the safe road, I felt it cost my soul. Not every fight is meant to crown, not every stand is meant to shine. Some are taken so you can look yourself in the eyes afterward. Winning isn't always the test. Sometimes it's choosing not to bend. Sometimes the bravest thing you do is lose without regret. Cowards only fight when the end looks kind, when the risk is low, when the stars align. But give me the nerve to raise my voice when silence would be the easy choice. Because some defeats are still a win if I don't betray what's deep within. There are battles worth the fall, where losing proves I stood up tall. History won't remember every score, but it remembers who walked into the storm. Not the ones who played it safe, but the ones who chose to face what they knew they couldn't beat and fought anyway. I don't need the crown or the proof. I don't need the world's approval. I need the courage to take the fight, even when I know I might lose it all. Because some victories aren't won, they're earned by the stand you've done. There are losses worth the name, when defeat still means I I was brave. Let them count the wins, I'll count the moments I didn't run. Because some fights are worth everything, even the loss. I know one day I'll fade from view. Every name, like every truth, not in fear, not in despair, just a fact that's always there. When I remember time runs out, the noise inside begins to quiet down. Suddenly the weight I wore doesn't weigh me anymore. What I thought I had to keep, what I thought I had to be, falls away when I can see what really matters to me. If I know this life won't last forever, then what am I so afraid of now? Remembering I'll lose it all someday shows me I have nothing left to lose somehow. Fear gets smaller, truth gets loud when I see this moment clearly now, knowing I will die one day is the reason I finally live today. I've chased approval, played it safe, held my breath, delayed my faith. But when the end steps into view, the courage I need feels simple and true. I save words I need to say. Why wait for some better day? If everything is temporary, then honesty is necessary. When the future isn't guaranteed, I stop bargaining with fear. I choose what feels alive to me right here. If I know this life will end someday, then silence costs me more than pain. Remembering I'll leave it all behind breaks the chains around my mind. Nothing to protect, nothing to hide, nothing but this beating heart inside, knowing I will die one day is the truth that sets me free. Death doesn't steal the meaning from life, it gives it shape, it gives it light. Every risk becomes more real, every moment more to feel. I don't need to live without fear, I just don't let it steer. Because I know this life is finite, I stop postponing who I am. When everything can disappear, what's left is what I choose to stand for. I speak, I try, I love, I move. I stop pretending I have something to lose. Remembering I'll die one day is the best reminder to live my way. I won't wait for permission, I won't wait for someday. I remember the end, and it teaches me how to live right now. Right now. it all tonight. You don't need the perfect line. Every thought feels heavy now when you keep the curtains down. You've been staring at the dark too long, wondering where you went wrong. But maybe life's not asking why, maybe it's asking you to try. When everything feels tight inside, there's one small thing you can decide. Don't make life harder than it has to be. If it's dark inside, let the light come in. Open the window, breathe it in. You'll see the air is different. You don't need answers right away. Just let a little sunshine stay. When the room feels heavy somehow, just open the window right now. You don't have to name the fear, you don't have to fix the years. Sometimes clarity doesn't come from thinking harder. Holding on like doesn't argue, doesn't fight. It only shows you what's inside. One small change, one simple move can shift the way the world feels to you. You don't have to understand the storm to feel the morning warm. Don't make life heavier in your head. If the room feels closed, let it open instead. Open the window, let it shine. Let the day remind you you're alive. It's okay if you don't know how. You don't have to figure it out. When the night feels too long somehow, just open the window right now. Light doesn't promise everything's fine. It just gives you another line, another breath, another view, another way to walk this through. You don't need a master plan, just a moment where you stand. Life doesn't need to be so hard. Not every shadow leaves a scar. Open the window, let it show there's more than what you know. One step, one breath, one honest sound. That's how the way comes down. If it's dark, don't break it down. Just open the window and let the light in. Less thinking, more breathing. If it's dark, you know what to do. Open the window. Open the window. You don't have to turn around. There's nothing there that holds you now. What's done is done, what's said is gone. The past can't pull you back along. You've learned enough, you've paid your dues. You don't know yesterday the truth. Every breath you take instead is pointing where you're meant to head. You won't find tomorrow by staring at before. You don't need to look behind. There's nothing that you have to find. In front of you the road unfolds more paths than you could ever know. Step by step the world appears, new chances louder than old fears. Don't turn back, don't slow your heart. There are endless roads ahead of you. didn't call your name. Dress regret up as a warning sign. But every door you didn't choose doesn't close the ones in front of you. The map is drawn in moving feet, not in what it used to be. You don't need proof, you don't need grace. Just choose a forward-facing place. The future isn't something found. It's built the moment you step out. You don't need to look behind. Your story's not defined by time. Ahead of you the sky is wide, more than one way to rise. Every turn is still your own. Every road can lead you home. Don't turn back, don't fall apart. There are endless roads ahead of you. What you leave behind isn't lost. It shaped your steps, it's all it was. But you're not meant to live back there. You're meant to walk with open air. Let the past be what it's been. The future's where you breathe again. You don't need to look behind. What's waiting there won't change your mind. In front of you the light expands, more directions than plans. Walk forward even unsure. That's how roads become yours. No matter where you choose to start, there are endless roads ahead. Don't look back, not because it didn't matter, but because everything you need is still in front of you. In front of you. I know the odds aren't on my side. I've read the signs, I won't deny. The world has made its bets already. Said my chances aren't that steady. But I didn't come this far to quit or lay my heart down piece by piece. Even if the script says I lose, I still get to choose how I move. This isn't about the final score. It's about what I'm standing for. Even if my life's a losing fight, I'll raise my hands and stand upright. I won't run just because I know the ending might not favor me. I don't need the wind to prove my worth. I need the truth of how I lived. If this is where my story bends, I'll fight with honor to the end. I've seen people save their pride by walking away before they tried. They call it wisdom, call it grace, but I can't leave this battlefield. There's something louder than the fear, something people standing in the storm, with nothing easy, nothing warm. Still they don't waste their breath on blame, or small regrets that burn like flame. They don't let little worries grow, don't chase what they can't control. They know when fear won't change a thing, and let it go like drifting leaves. They don't pretend the pain's not there, they just don't let it rule their care. The ones I truly admire the most don't panic when the road gets rough. They don't worry where worry is useless, they don't fight what's out of touch. They leave the rest to something higher and focus on the part inside. They tend their heart, they change their ways and start again from the ground up. When life collapses without a sound, they don't fall apart, they turn around. They ask themselves not who's to blame, but how do I rise a better way? They don't demand the world be fair, they don't surrender to despair. They polish what is theirs to keep, their thoughts, their actions, how they speak. They know some things are meant to bend, so they bend themselves instead. The ones I call genuinely strong don't chase control that isn't theirs. They reach what's beyond their reach and work on what they carry here. They trust the sky with what they can't and clean the ground where they still stand. They don't wait for life to change, they rebuild themselves from the root. Happiness isn't loud or bright, it doesn't shout, it doesn't fight. It lives in choices made each day in quiet courage, steady ways to start again, to heal the core, to be a little kinder than before. The happiest souls I've ever known aren't free from loss or troubled days. They simply choose a wiser focus when the world won't go their way. They give their faith to what they can't and give their effort to the rest. That's how life is truly saved, by renewing the heart again and again. Not everything needs fixing, not everything needs fear. Do what you can, release the rest and begin again, right here. Every sorrow finds its way into our lives without a name. Some arrive like sudden rain, some stay longer than we planned. We don't choose the tears we cry, or the moments asking why. But nothing breaks us just to break, even pain has something to say. Not all meaning shows its face, not all answers come on time. Some are hidden far from view, waiting quietly inside. Every sorrow means something, even when we can't see why. Sometimes it holds a meaning we'd never imagine in this life. No matter how softens edges, opens hearts. Sun becomes a guiding star long after the night has passed. What feels wasted, what feels wrong, maybe shaping us all along. Pain doesn't come to steal our days, it comes to carve a deeper way. We don't need to rush the light. Morning knows the time to rise. Every sorrow means something, even the ones we never choose. They carry truths we couldn't hold without walking through them too. Nothing you felt is in vain, nothing you've loved is lost. Every sorrow is precious, as certain as dawn. The sun doesn't ask the night if it's ready to be done. Still morning comes without fail, carrying the weight of one more day begun. Just like that, meaning finds its way, not because we force it, but because it stays. Every sorrow means something, even now, even here. Time will gently show the reason or the strength it planted there. Hold your sadness with care, don't rush it, don't deny. As surely as the sun brings morning, your sorrow holds the truth alive. You don't have to understand it yet, you don't have to be strong today. Just know this, every sorrow is meaningful, and morning always comes. If success was guaranteed, everyone would step ahead. If every try was paid in gold, no dream would be left unsaid. But the road I'm walking on doesn't promise anything, just another day to choose if I still believe. It's easy to move when the light is green, harder when the sign won't speak. Anyone can try when unsure, when the finish line is close, but staying with the same fire when the outcome's still unknown. That's not luck, that's not blind faith, that's a strength you cultivate. To keep going without a sign is a talent of its own. There are days I question why I still give my best this way, when effort doesn't answer back, when hope feels far away. But quitting would be easier than carrying this flame, and yet I show up anyway. That's how I play the game. Motivation fades and rises, what remains is choice. Anyone can chase a certain win when the proof is in their hands, but holding passion steady in the middle of I don't know, that kind of courage doesn't show. It grows in silence, step by slow. To continue without reward is a every challenge pays you back. Not every dream comes true, but choosing to persist with heart is something only you can do. If talent means staying alive inside when results refuse to shine, then continuing despite the doubt is the rarest gift in mine. Success may come or it may not, but the courage to continue, that was never guaranteed. And that is exactly why it matters.